Good morning from the Central Washington Agricultural Museum. Today is Tuesday, so I'm here to help out with the Tuesday crew. First of all, I'm going to stop in here in the office and check out, see if we get some vendor applications for our swap meet. Well, here's the shop we volunteer out of. We fix a lot of equipment in that shop, do some painting and other things. A lot of this is parts for equipment we're repairing. Some of this other stuff is to be repaired. Some of it has been repaired. Volunteers have made this happen. If you would like to help out and volunteer down here, just come on down on a Tuesday, check in at the office we were just at, and tell them where you would like to volunteer. It's a lot of fun. Saving the history. Here we are in the shop. A few things going on.
Make this a little wider, and that the bolts have to bolt to the side when I'm in this guard. Like it has out there, it's got a bolt through here and a bolt through here.
Bill is getting another bolt.
Here's one that's been taken apart to be fixed and probably painted since it's in the paint booth. Here's a Fairbanks Morris, some pieces. Gonna rebuild this. It's like cost $8,000 just to turn the crank, so that's a big holdup. Be a nice piece for the museum once it's finished. Here I got the club golf cart here. Make things a little easier to get around. The kiddie train area. A merry-go-round that they had running last year. And this is the Lindaman building. We're going to go see.
If we did the whole thing, we would use the whole thing.
Let's get it somewhere. They're redoing the building here inside where the Lindaman tractors to be brought in for display.
Barn doors, because of their
5 gallons,
bad,
5 gallons,
they're
and
more
always
expensive.
add.
Yeah, those walls over there. Here, you
That's
interesting.
That's right. That's for sure.
They did the whole big building and we.
Hello. All right.
Boss, one more and I'll be done.
One more. Okay, what we got going here?
Okay, well, this is what we're going to try to make. We're going to try to do all those bearings, re-pour them, and make it look like this right here. Okay?
Okay.
And the way we're going to do that is we're going to use this frame. We'll use some material to block the leakage at the bottom and around the top. And then this is the Babbitt. This is the Babbitt that the old bearings had. It's usable. It's not a real good idea to use it, but we're going to use it anyway. And then this whole thing here is going to sit on this burner and warm up. And then this is going to be molten. And it's molten, we pour it in here. But this is going to be hot, and this is going to be hot. So great care is going to have to be taken to. But I think that's going to work. Yeah. But this is going to be the same thing as the crankshaft journal. And when we get the crankshaft turned, we're going to turn all the main bearings. We're going to turn them all the same size. Then I'll turn this down to the size of that bearing, or the size of the journal. Then when we pour it, this bearing will fit. This one won't fit, but we'll make it fit once we pour new bearings. But the first thing that has to happen is that crankshaft needs to be turned. And once we find out what dimension they turn the journal to, I can turn this down to match it. Then when we pour the bearing will fit. That's where we're at.
Oh, good. Thanks for explaining it. Here's a bunch of the tractors that they've restored. Some are still being restored. All these do run. Got some old trucks too. During the events, these buildings are open. There's a lot of history inside. Well, I want to thank you very much for watching. Have a great afternoon.